All right. Greetings, everyone. Trust this message actually meets you well. Today, I would like to discuss with us 10 good life lessons that I've been able to learn or acquire over the years. And I think this will be very useful to the youth out there, most especially. All right. The first one is this: the street is always watching. I want you all to have it at the back of your mind, irrespective of who you are or your background. Just have it at the back of your mind that everything that you are doing, the street is watching you. This actually sound a bit not realistic, but that's just the simple truth. Let me share a very good example or an experience with us. I remember back in 2015, a friend of mine actually called me to assist him in getting a gold jewelry. So it was actually an expensive one. There is no need to mention the price anyway, but so after buying it, I was supposed to safeguard it, like probably keep it from the sight of men out there on the street. But because I wanted to show off, like, oh, let me use ball post now, let me just use it for the time being. So actually, put it on my neck. To my greatest surprise, I was actually traced from the place I bought it down to the place I took a bike back then because I was actually heading towards Vokes, you know. But eventually, I was seriously beaten. I was attacked. I was seriously assaulted. That I could not even remember virtually everything that was done to me on that day. But to the glory of God, I escaped and I was able to uh, give the gold to the owner who saved me. That's not all, but several experiences, several life experiences that I can actually mention that, trust me, they are actually unlettered. They are not things I just want to, because of the sad memories, because of that nostalgia that comes with, telling those stories. But because I'm an overcomer, I can actually discuss them. So the street is watching, have it at the back of your mind. So live a low key life. That's one of the strategies to overcome this. There is no need for you to show off. You understand? So there is no need. Just have it at the back of your mind that some eyes are watching you. That's why I can tell it to you. The security guards in your area actually knows you more better than you can even imagine. Even people, ordinary area brothers, which the Yoruba people will call Egbon Adugos and all those things, they know you much better than you can even imagine. Do they act like they are not seeing you when you pass by? You understand? So you want to stay low key, you want to stay humble, be respectful in your own little way, and then just keep focused, and that's just it. So it's just my own little recommendation based on my experience on the street. My second street life lesson is that adversity is actually God's university. So just have it at the back of your mind when you go through life challenges such as family abandonment, maybe financial crisis, different things that could occur, maybe educational, whatever challenges that you're actually facing. Just know that those things are actually God's university. The idea of all those things is just to bring out the best version of you. It's an avenue for you to grow. Don't see it as the end of the world. No, those things are actually very essential. They are part of what makes us human. They are part of the life experiences that we have to garner to be a better version of ourselves. So do not see it as anything. Just see it like it's nothing. Like, face it and have it at the back of your mind that this thing is betting a greater version of you. Remember, for those of us that are very familiar with biology, we can remember that there is this thing we call metamorphosis in insects. You understand? So you have the egg, the larva, and the pupa. So you see that those stages brings a better version of that insect. You understand? So the same thing is applicable to human. So it's like that. Just have it at the back of your mind. It's an avenue for you to transform. So when you go through adversity, don't see it as anything big. Summon that tenacity, that ability to endure, be persistent, you understand, and then be consistent with whatever you're doing at that point. Stay focused, you will overcome. Avoid bad friends. I will want to implore you to have it at the back of your mind how important it is for you to keep a good circle of friends, because your friends have the tendency to make you or mar you. So you have to choose wisely, be intentional about who you have as your friends. So, like I have my terrible past life experience whereby I made some wrong friends and it actually impacted my life negatively. I do not want you to fall a victim of such. You understand? So have it at the back of your mind that it's important for you to be intentional about your circle of friends. Okay. The fourth lesson is learn from your mistakes. So, what is very important is this: you need to learn from your mistakes. And learning from your mistakes entails that you seeing those mistakes as an avenue for growth. Don't see them as something that you need to hold as a yardstick to condemn yourself. No. Let me share a very good example with you. I remember I used to be a very good teacher. I love teaching, as a matter of fact. So I abandoned teaching for several years. One day, I was now contacted to teach a particular set of students. Now, inside of me, I felt like, okay, I'm good now, nothing. I can still teach effectively, nothing. Is it not just to teach? Okay, let me just go and teach biology and like that. So it was an advanced class. So I went there. Upon getting to the class, yes, I was still well informed about some of the things we used to teach back then in the past. So I was started displaying, started doing all those things. Then at some point, I had forgotten that, there has been an advancement in what I'm doing or what I intend to do at that particular point in time. So, and when students started asking me questions, I actually goofed. Don't let me lie to you. That was what happened. And I felt really bad. As a matter of fact, I was not paid. But you know what? I didn't allow that to stagnate me. I didn't allow that to cripple my, pursuit for happiness. I did not. You understand? So what I did was to learn from that particular mistake. I went back, tried to educate myself further, inform myself, and I started, advancing my course and all that. And now I can say, okay, I want to enter class at any point in time, and I won't be scared of anything. So just be like that, not just about teaching, about life in general. When you notice that, okay, take for instance, those who actually cultivate the habit of smoking, for instance. I'm not saying smoking is good, I'm not saying smoking is bad, but trust me when I tell you this, it's absolutely essential for you to know about the ripple effect of specific actions, because we'll be responsible for whatever actions we take. So, like if you notice that you're having some signs of pain in your chest, then you should know it's absolutely high time for you to stop smoking, and then even drinking alcohol and all those things. I'm not criticizing them, but I'm just saying in general that you should check whatever is good for you. Check whatever that you feel like, okay, this is my mistake. I got drunk at some point and I messed up. So reduce your quantity of intake. So it's like that. So it's just about you learning from your mistakes. Probably you hurt someone in time past. Stop the habit of hurting someone, because whatever you sow, you reap. So just learn from your mistake and then be a better version of yourself. That's how life is wired, and that's what it is. You need to build meaningful relationship. That is absolutely essential. You need to actually build meaningful relationship. You need good mentor, like somebody to guide you. I have been a victim of not having anybody to mentor me, and I actually noticed I suffered the consequences. Let me put it that way. So if I'm going to say to you today, I will just tell you categorically that you need meaningful connections. You need someone to guide you, to put you on that right track and tell you, oh no, this is not how you do it. This is how you should do it. This is the best way to do it. Otherwise, you'll get it wrong and there won't be anybody to tell you you're wrong or you're right. So have it at the back of your mind that you need to have meaningful connection. You need people that can actually help you be a better version of yourself. Don't be shy. Just get someone out there who can help you. Street is big. We have the good, we have the bad, we have the ugly. So just put your eyes and open your eyes so that you can see clearly those who you should network, such that you can get the best guide in this journey of life, so you can tread with care and then get it right at the right time. All right. Why am I always broke? Like, why am I not having money? Then I'm working, I'm seeing money. How come I don't have any money? Then I realized that I have poor financial literacy. Like, I was poorly financially literate. So what that means was that I was actually spending more than I was earning. I was buying things that I did not actually need. You understand? What you want is different from what you need. You understand? So understand this dynamism and be able to key into it. Like, okay, this is what you need. This is what you want. Just like we have in economics, we have skill of preferences and opportunity cost. Understand these things and then abide by them. So don't be like me in time past. Be a better version of yourself. Have that financial literacy and you will enjoy it the most. Financial literacy. You need to understand what is called saving, budgeting, and then investing. So you need to learn how to save. You need to learn how to budget. You need to learn how to invest. Trust me, if you lack this good skills, you are going to get it all wrong. So it's very, very essential that you have that knowledge. That financial literacy is very, very important. Another most important thing is this: when your past beckon, do not answer. That's another very critical point I would like to tell you today. When you notice that your past, is calling you back, try as much as possible to understand that your past is supposed to be your experiences, not a place for you to dwell in. So when you understand this particular aspect, then you get it right that, okay, there is no need. Let me tell you a very good example of your past. Whatever you are addicted to, your addiction is actually part of your past, only if you're free from them. Take, for instance, some people, they're addicted to, probably keeping late nights. Some people, excessive playing of games, like game addictions. Some they are about alcohol, some about sex. A lot of addictions out there. So check whatever your addiction is. Some people, even students, some of them, they are like last minute readers. Like they won't read until it is about a night to the exam. So they know what they are being addicted to. So what the idea is, check your addictions, and then your addictions, they are part of your past. You should put them in your past, and then when they beacon, don't answer. So keep it real in the present. So a lot of things, like probably you know the things that you have involved yourself in time past. Take, for instance, if you're a member of a gang in time past, and then God found you. You understand? So when you have such scenario, what you just need to do is don't go back into it, because God already found you. So just keep it cool with God, keep yourself, and then keep focus on the new course, new part of life that you have found, because it's not everybody that have that opportunity of a second chance. I'm a living testimony, and that's why I'm here to share them with you. And I hope this information will help you be a leader. Now, be a leader. Why? You should be a leader. A good leader loves. A good leader motivates, inspires. A good leader actually shows this empathy, and then a good leader guides. You understand? Because he or she is supposed to mentor people. He's supposed to lead people aright. He's supposed to like be a pace setter. You understand? So someone that other people look up to, and then when you have that mindset that you're supposed to be a pace setter, a leader, and things like that, you realize that other people look up to you, and then you won't want to jeopardize that reputation. So be a leader by your doing, by your thought process, by your mindset, by your actions. You understand? When you have that leadership attribute or goal or instinct, you will then have a renewal of your mind and how you do things. So have this at the back of your mind. This is part of the things that is very, very important. And I hope this will surely help some way, somehow. All right. So I hope this few information is absolutely helpful one way or the other. But I would advise, most especially to the youth out there, don't get it twisted. There is absolutely nothing to fear when you're ready to move forward. Your past is your past. Even what you are into now, you can be out of it. Just decide. Once you make up your mind, leave the rest to God. That's just my best answer to anyone. Whatever you find yourself, you can be free. Trust God, not man. You can be free. Trust God. There was a point in time in my life, all that was ringing in my head was to just take my life. And then, why? Because nothing was moving. I could not complete my um, school. Like I could not get my certificate. I could not complete my school. I wasn't working. I wasn't earning. I wasn't having anything. Like everything seems like there was a stampede somewhere. So and I would feel it like I was entangled in things I wasn't liking. And trust me, it can be absolutely traumatic. So but what did I do? Or what was the action I took? Rather than being depressed completely, what I did was to speak up to someone who then counsel me, by asking several questions, some of which were, what is it that I love to do best? That was a very good question that saved me. But so I started asking genuine questions. Okay, I love to teach. All right. So I started teaching. I was earning as low as 500 naira per hour, so even 1,000 naira per hour sometimes, so, and just like that, you should not, even the Bible makes it clear, you should not despise little beginning. So, just try as much as possible to get your hands engaged in something, and over time, you get it all right. So, for me, it was a big avenue for advancements. So I started trying something new. I started getting my hands busy. So rather than just being fixated at some point and then not doing anything and don't know, no. So I started doing things, I started believing God for, prosperity. I started believing God for advancement possibilities. So I started keeping a positive mindset. I did not allow what I couldn't get, stop me from going after what I could get as at that point in time. So this is the solution to such an instance. When you find yourself in such a case scenario, do not allow what you cannot get stop you from pursuing what you can actually get. So go for thousands of things out there that you can achieve. You understand? A lot of tech skills out there that you can actually achieve. So take for instance, I teach at the same time, I'm also a data analyst by the side because, a lot of skills out there that you can actually acquire. A lot of tech skills, there are a lot of artificial intelligence that's there, out there, machine learning, a lot, cyber security, cloud architecture, a lot are out there that you can actually acquire. So see yourself as a loaded vessel that you are. So do not let whatever your limitations, do not let them cripple your destiny. You can do better. Say no to depression. Depression is real, yeah, we know, but say no. No way. I am made for positive transformation. That's just this. Depression is real. Seek help when the need be. And in all that you do, be empathetic. I put this to you. Trust me, education is not a scam. Trust me, a lot of people out there will tell you that education is just a scam. A lot of people out there that didn't go to school and then they are now employers, of graduates and all. Yes, there is no disputing those facts. But the truth is this. Education is not just about the certification. Education is just like a liberation from mental enslavement. You are actually liberated to attaining that potential that are buried inside of you. You are better able to actualize them, harness those gifts that are buried inside of you and then use it to the advancement of, the purpose of kingdom of God or humanity at large. So have that at the back of your mind that you are better able, to utilize education. So get educated any way you can. But when I say education does not necessarily mean going to the university. Acquiring some entrepreneurial skills is actually getting educated. You understand? Knowing things that you did not know before, that is education. So education is about information. That's my own belief about education. There are some people out there, all they do is just YouTube. They are not going to any university. But trust me, they are better able to make things happen in the global market. You understand? So it is like that. So don't limit yourself. Do not tell anybody. Do not accept that societal norms that education is a scam. Education is never a scam. It's going to liberate you, and then open your eyes to the world of reality and how to harness the opportunities that abound. So, till I see you again next time, I still remain the word best, Mr. Sam. Kindly like, share, and then encourage or support our channel so we can better bring more of these inspirational videos to you. See you again. Have a wonderful day. God bless.